Good afternoon, everyone. I pray that everybody's doing well. But tonight I want to talk to you all about influence. You see, we live in this age heavily influenced by social media. Information now travels faster than it ever has. And before a major incident even reaches the news, we see stories circulating across countless platforms. I'm a part of that world too. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be sharing this message with you right now. You see, social media, it brings many benefits, but also many dangers. Today, we see these people labeled as influencers. They ask us to like, subscribe, turn on these notifications so we don't miss their next piece of content. And honestly, that normally taps into something deep within our human nature. Likes and comments, they make us feel accepted and they make us feel seen. I'm not above that. I enjoy from time to time checking back on some of my old posts to see what people have to say. And if we're honest, I think we all do. I don't have a problem with the influencers themselves. But what we have to ask is, who are they influencing and what exactly is the message that they're trying to get across? We quickly follow people online, but we don't follow the greatest influencer of all time with that very same passion. We spend hours watching endless videos just to scroll right past anything that talks about Jesus, that talks about hope, love, real positivity. Matthew 6:21, it tells us, "For where your treasures is, there your heart will be also." I want you to let that sink in for a second. Whatever captures your attention eventually captures your heart. You see, these influencers, they want your clicks so that they can increase their platform and ultimately their income. Meanwhile, the one person that has everything to offer us gets ignored. Jesus isn't asking for likes to boost his relevance. He's asking for us to like with our hearts because he loves us. Now, I'll be the first to say, I can't stand those guilt-driven posts that we see that says, if you really love Jesus, you'll share this. Or if you scroll past, you love the devil. That's not gospel. Not once have I ever read anywhere that Jesus commanded us to share this post just to prove your faith. What he does go on to say in Luke 9:23 is, if anyone would come after me, let them deny himself and take up his cross daily to follow me. See, his concern is not with what we repost, but with what we consume. He's more worried with what we allow into our hearts and in our minds. Proverbs 4:23 reminds us, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. I see the influence that social media has on me. I see the distraction that it causes. And so as a parent, I worry about what it can do to young and fragile minds. My youngest can operate a phone and tablet better than probably most adults out there. And honestly, that scares me. You see these devices, if they have an effect on me, what are they capable of doing to him? There's also times where my wife has to even remind me to put down the phone. And she's so right. I get so caught up in everyone else's life that I end up missing out on my own life. The Bible warns us in Ephesians 5:15, be very careful then how you live, not as unwise, but as wise. Am I going to get rid of social media? No. Because like everything else in moderation, it can be a good tool. It allows me to stay connected with family and friends. And it gives me a way to share what God puts in my heart. Maybe you feel the same way that I do, and maybe you don't. Regardless, if this message tonight reaches that one person, then this discussion was well worth it. To be honest, I had another message that I really wanted to talk to y'all about today. But when I woke this morning, this message was so heavy on my heart, I knew that I was called to talk about it. And honestly, I even was feeling convicted myself. As Christians, we must be mindful of the images we allow in our minds and the words that we allow in our hearts. Too many people today are hurting. Too many young lives have been cut short because social media made them feel unloved. It made them feel unimportant and even unseen. Lives cut short because they didn't receive the right message from the right influencer. You see, our great influencer tells us in John 10:10, the thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. I came so that they may have life and have it abundantly. You see, social media can be used for good, but it also can be one of the enemy's easiest tools to distract and destruct. And with that, I promise you I'm going to get off my soapbox. Because myself, I know I'm not perfect by any means. I know that I'll continue to probably stumble, but I will also continue to pray. I'll continue to keep trying, and I'll keep fighting that good fight. For though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again. That's found in Proverbs 24:16. You see, Jesus doesn't call us to be perfect. He just calls us to follow him. And all he wants is your heart. All he wants is for you to call upon him and trust in him. In a world full of influencers continuously asking for your likes and subscriptions, Jesus is simply asking you to subscribe to the work that he's doing in your life and the life of others. I hope you have a good night. I hope you got something out of this message, and I hope you continue to stay blessed. We'll see you in the next video. Good night.